How's it going, YouTube? Reed here, back with another video. So this week's video was supposed to solely focus on and feature the life of a ghillie sniper I had recently, which is this character that you see here. But unfortunately, I experienced a very abrupt death, and it just ruined the whole character's run. I was going to do a super story-driven video and, really make it immersive, but unfortunately, just a very abrupt death at the airfield kind of ruined that. But I figured instead I would strip out some of the highlights of this character's life still, and kind of bring you along for the ride. And then at the end, add in another squad fight I get into, kind of making this video focus on two squad fights where I both have Mosins, one from this life and then one from another life. So enjoy the condensed version of the ghillie sniper's life here, and then the clip at the end too, which is another really good two-man squad fight I get into. Both of these squad fights feature really slow gameplay, playing tactically, using the PU Mosin as I always do. So thank you guys for the support on the recent videos. Like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out, and let me know in the comment section if you want to see something different, what kind of videos you enjoy. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one, and as always, take it easy. So this first clip is going to pick up with me having just got to VMC, and I spot this guy all the way out in Vibor. You can just see him in the center of my binoculars there. And I make sure he's not traveling with anybody else, but only having a Mosin, I can't really do much from this distance. So I scout him for a little bit and use my best judgment to decide that he's most likely going to the southwest barracks at the airfield, so that's where I make my first move. Upon arriving at the Southwest Barracks, I quickly realized that nobody had looted this. It was dead quiet. The guy that I had spotted had most likely posted up in Vibor, and rather than go all the way out to Vibor and end up missing him and not running into that guy, I figured I'm at the airfield. This is where it's most likely going to be the hottest and have the most guys. Let's stick around and do a little bit of scouting. So after about 4 to 5 minutes of scouting the tents from this position, once again I realized that only having a PU Mosin, I'm not really deadly at this range. I'm pretty much limited to 400, 500 meters. So after a little bit more scouting and making sure nobody was in the area, I flanked north to get a better shot on the tents. So this is by far one of the greatest sniper positions in the game right now, in my opinion, up on this hill. But the issue with scouting the tents from this hill is that you are extremely exposed, and you see me looking back behind. There is so much space that you can get shot here, so you have to be really careful. I go ahead and move in this rock cove to see if I can spot somebody, stay here a little bit longer, but eventually I decide to move down the hill where I'm going to be a little bit safer and have a little bit closer shot on the tents. The number one key to overlooking the northwest tents is patience. Eventually, you'll see somebody. So after managing to do a pretty thorough loot job on that body, despite being in a pretty bad position, I decided to move away, determine what I needed, what I didn't need, throw out the bad shit, keep the good. I then moved up to Bash, where I could do a little bit of Overwatch, but after not spotting anybody at Bash, I moved back down to the tents to see if I couldn't get lucky and run into some more guys looting. At this point, the only thing that I'm thinking is stay still, don't move a lot, don't make a lot of noise, let these guys run into me and let me catch them off guard rather than me come to them. And that's pretty much the best strategy you can have in a close quarters situation like this. So having taken down both the guys in this squad and having made so much noise, I knew my priority was to get the hell out of Northwest Airfield as fast as possible. So I took what I need and I started making my way to this trader base in Svergino. Now there wasn't too much action in this character's life outside of what you're about to see right here and what has happened in the past. But I'm going to show this next clip to you guys. Tell me in the comment section what's the chances of something like this happening, and if you've ever had something like this happen to you, because this is definitely the first time I've ever ran into something like this. So I guess the moral of this story is maybe don't try to start a base in one of the best buildings in the game for loot right now. Everybody loots Boy Scout camp buildings. I don't know why they would he would pick this building. I have no idea. Not to mention, he's on the way to the trader base and he's right off the main train tracks of Severograd. So looking back, I wish I would have maybe tried to hold him up. But your heart is thumping in a scenario like that. And not to mention, who knows if this guy was even coming back to his PC anytime soon. So hopefully these guys get the memo to put their base in a slightly more secluded area. I think it'll help them out. But anyways, here's the last clip. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Once again, I run into a squad of 2 guys, but they happen to be fighting another team. They happen to be fighting another group. So I'm going to do just my best job at playing tactically, playing slow, and really trying to pick my shots and play this smart. So I hope you guys enjoy this last clip. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Subscribe for future videos. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time.